Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Daze and welcome to today's unseen video. So of course we're recording this on July 4th, so happy Independence Day to all my American friends. And as a result of that, it's very quiet, very quiet out there. Everyone's spending time with their families, of course, so not loads of wrestling news doing the rounds, but there's still a few bits. This video might be shorter than usual, but there are still some fun bits and interesting bits for us to get our teeth into. Leaping Lucha Larry here, so we're going to start with the Wyatt Sixx folder. Said, I'm not sure if this has been mentioned, but during Tom Colahue's podcast, he mentioned that Rowan might stray away from the group and wander off at some point. I think he's hinting towards this in his bio. And here, look, you've got Eric Redbeard calling himself the Wanderer. So that's kind of interesting. It is true. Tom Colahue did say that at some point we are expecting Rambling Rabbit, Erick Rowan, to go missing. And that's going to be part of the story in the future. Don't know what's going to come of that. Don't know when it's going to happen. We don't think it's going to happen like this week or anything like that. Like, I think it's quite far in the future, but something to just keep an eye on. And the Wanderer is in his bio. Right, this is fascinating. This is fascinating. This is a big thing. So here, right, Marsh said, Daze, I'm fairly convinced that Bray is meant to be the sixth member of Wyatt Sixx. He had Sixx on his head in the Pitch Black match, okay? Now, a lot of people think that Bray is the sixth member, and he could be. He really could be, right? The only thing I would say is that we know Alexa is going to be coming around SummerSlam, and that URL that we saw during Nightbirds, it had all the initials of the members, and then it had 5, and then it said 1A. So it kind of implied that these 5 are coming first, and then the 1A will be joining later. So A, we think, is Alexa, right? Some people have said maybe it means angel, but I don't know. I think Alexa, for me personally, fits better. So I think Alexa is the sixth person, but it did kind of lead us down a very interesting road. So here, like Marsh said about the 6 on the side of the heads, and I said Wyatt Sixx was mentioned on Bray's social media accounts like around that time. I think it was a bit before that, actually. He created it as a group name. I think Wyatt Sixx was on his Instagram, but I believe it relates to his family. Something somewhere has kind of struck a chord and reminded me that Wyatt Sixx was something to do with his family, his kids, and him. And JoJo, and I think maybe there being 6 of them, and that being the Wyatt Sixx. Because for a long time we've been waiting for this group. This group isn't really to do with Nightbirds. We were talking about the Wyatt Sixx years ago, and we wondered how they were going to show themselves, when they were going to show themselves, who was going to be in the group. So the 6 was a big talking point during this Pitch Black match back in early 2023, but it had been spoken about before that as well. So I said, I think something reminds me that it's related to his family. It might explain why they didn't go with Wyatt Sixx being the name, because they wanted to leave that for the family. And it might explain why they changed it to Wyatt Sixx. Like that, right? So that's not the interesting thing, but I wanted to just give you the backstory. This is the interesting thing. Bill's Mafia since 1987. Bill's Mafia said that character was actually named Sixx, according to Jason Baker in an article that he wrote about Wyndham for a horror magazine. How amazing is that? This character has always been fascinating to me. This character does not feel like Bray. It doesn't feel like The Fiend. It doesn't feel like anything we saw before, right? This character is its own thing. Like, this character fascinates me. I so wish we had seen more of this character. I mean, look at the size of him. Look at the size of him. I mean, this is a real throwback to when like superstars were big, and like I'm thinking like the Warrior, and I'm thinking Hogan and Warlord and British Bulldog. You know, you look at them and you just see like something special. I look at this and I just see something special. I think it's really helped by the fact that he's kind of glowing in the dark, but the size of Bray at this time as well. The hair, the kind of Sixx in the side of the head, the beards, just everything about this character I just think looks incredible. I've always been a fan of this character. Didn't know who it was, didn't know what it was meant to be. We never got any answers on it. And honestly, I think that's a real shame. Obviously, we wouldn't see Bray for much longer after this match, so we didn't get any answers after this match. So to find out that there's an interview where Jason Baker actually refers to this character as Sixx, that honestly is news to me. That's news to me and is, I think, fascinating. I did look. Now, Bill's Mafia did actually, so if I click on this, I did say to Bill's Mafia, do you know where I can find that article? Bill's Mafia said it's in the spring issue of Fangoria magazine. I read it in the shop because it was almost $20, right? Now, I did go on to Fangoria. I went onto their website, and you can sort of put Jason Baker in and find interviews, and I found him talking about the Firefly Funhouse and about Bray, but unfortunately, they're only snippets from the interview. I think you have to buy the magazine for the full interview, so I can't find him talking about this, unfortunately, but he is in the magazine, and I have found him talking about Bray, and I believe Bill's Mafia with this information. So I just think this is fascinating. This has always been a character that has fascinated me. So I would say if you take nothing else from this video, I think that's a really interesting piece of information and something that I'd be really interested to find out more about. So I might have to see if I can track down that magazine, to be honest. So there we go. Not loads in Wyatt Sixx today, but as we said, hopefully interesting all the same. Here we've got some NXT bits. So here we've got Lexis King. He has got an Independence Day challenge, right, for Ava. He said, in spirit of our great nation, I think it would be fitting of a king to challenge Tony D'Angelo for the Heritage Cup. So that's a match that we've got coming up. It's going to be Lexis King against Tony D'Angelo for the Heritage Cup. I don't remember this being mentioned during NXT, so I thought this was quite interesting news. So there we go. Lexis King looks to be challenging for the Heritage Cup. This I was going to put this in a perv folder, but I suppose it is a bit pervy. I suppose I could have, but let's press play on this. I don't know where this footage is from, right? This footage here, this is Cora Jade. I'm not sure where this has come from, but Wrestling with the Horny, right? That is my burner account, by the way. This is my second account. Wrestling with the Horny said, so did Cora Jade just post a topless clip, or am I just being hopeful, right? And for some reason, I think they got so worked up, they added an extra L and then put a question mark. And I don't know why I'm doing this gesture, right? I'm very nervous. So the response here is, this is very clearly a swimsuit top. Jesus Christ, you weirdos grasp at anything. I mean, I can sort of see his point, and to be honest with you, I'm definitely sat here thinking this should have gone into a perv folder. I'm also wondering if this, I mean, she's telling me, I was going to say, is this PG? She's telling me she's wearing a swimsuit top here, right? The main reason why I wanted to include it, not just because I'm a perv, is this has been viewed 1.2 million times, right? This has been viewed 1.2. This is one of the biggest talking points in the wrestling world today, right? I bring you the biggest news, right? The biggest wrestling related news. And there is not a story today that is bigger than this story right here, right? So if you want to complain, go ahead. But I am just doing God's work, right? So there we go. So that was big. And Terry Cook, thank you. TNA. I got to be careful with this. But look at this. Here's Charlie Dempsey coming down during a match in the Impact Zone, getting in the ring on TNA Impact. I don't know who he's attacking, but he's attacking people. This dude's getting it, you know. He's been messed up. The other dude's been messed up. They're all like, stop in the name of love. And there we go. He gets out. And so there we go. Charlie Dempsey comes and messes up a load of people in TNA Impact. I don't really know why, though. I mean, has someone been saying some stuff about him? I'm not too sure. But that, I believe, was kind of recorded the other day. There was lots of leaks of it, but it has now aired. TNA Wrestling posting that just 3 hours ago. So that was NXT. Let's have a look at WWE. I think we got a couple of bits in here. So here we got some new merch for Cody Rhodes. This is Toronto exclusive. And here, look, it says, do the work. Cody Rhodes. It's got Toronto Maple Leafs logo on. This is really cool. I love the kind of worn effect there. That's got Toronto Maple Leafs on it as well. So signed belts and whatever. So Toronto exclusives for Cody. WWE have filed trademarks for New Blood Rising. New Blood Rising was a WCW pay-per-view in 2000. Interesting, isn't it? They've been trademarking a few WCW things recently. Why? My God, if we bring WCW back, I'm going to freak. I am going to freak. Chamman said, here's a theory. What if Behind the Curtain of WrestleMania documentary was delayed because The Rock and WWE wanted to get buzz back on The Rock closer to SummerSlam? The Rock finishes filming the Smashing Machine. I can't even say it. Smashing Machine on August 1st, just in time to make a surprise appearance. How about that? That's a good theory, man. What if it wasn't delayed because of anything that was actually in the documentary, but it was delayed so that we'd be talking about The Rock again as we build towards SummerSlam? And we got this as well. Sportskeeda reported on his Facebook live stream, Angel Garza revealed that he has re-signed with the WWE for the next 3 years. So Angel Garza re-signs. Let's go Money in the Bank, couple of bits in here. Yeah, so someone called Drake for me, right? So that was Jey Uso on his Instagram. Roland said, can Jey not get into Canada? I'm guessing because of his DUI. I don't think it's that. Right. It's funny you should mention that, though, because that was an issue in the past. I don't think it's an issue now. I think they have found a way of sorting that out. I think this actually might be to do with the fact that Kendrick dropped the video for Not Like Us. And also, word on the street is that Jey is a fan of Drake and I think wants him to kind of sing him to the ring or whatever. So I think there's a few things to do here with this post, but I don't think it's about him struggling to get into Canada. And actually, to cement that fact is this from Sean Ross Sapp, who's reporting now that Jey Uso is now odds-on favourite to win the men's Money in the Bank. How flipping mental is this? If you saw a prediction video just yesterday, I was so confused because in my mind, Jey Uso is outright favourite. Like, if there's anyone in that match that's winning it, it's Jey Uso. I can make an argument for putting Sami into it and him being a surprise winner, but if anyone's winning that's in the match, it's Jey Uso. And they had him as like rank outsider. on the odds. It was so strange. Like, they had Drew McIntyre as outright favorite, and I couldn't get my head around it. And now Sean Ross Sapp is telling me that Jey Uso is now odds-on favourite again. So I don't know what's going on with the odds. Clearly some mistakes have been made somewhere, right? But Sean Ross Sapp just 5 hours ago saying Jey Uso is back to being the favourite. NXT Heatwave, we don't have anything for that other than graphics, which I'm going to be using for my predictions video. We'll be doing that on Saturday. Don't forget, this weekend we're live for Money in the Bank. We're live on Sunday for NXT Heatwave. It's a wrestling weekend and it's going to be a lot of fun. We don't actually have an other folder. This might be the first time in the history of the world, right? It's been so quiet today. But we do have some fun things to take a look at. Quite a few fun things, actually. So we can wrap up on this. So here, look, Brady, thank you. Ilja Dragunov's American alter ego, Davey American. Let's have a listen to this.
Davey America, and I'm gonna bring the fight to your house. Coming from the greatest country of them all, USA. I stand for loyalty, for respect. I fight for the rights of every man. And when I'm coming to your house, you're gonna be better. Ready, brother. Boom!
Brother, boom, boom! Yes! That is an American, if ever I have seen one. Look, he's got the flag and everything. USA, USA, USA. What a better way of celebrating Independence Day. Oh, amazing. So, love that. This is fun as well. Finn Balor. So here, his wife is on the beach. There's a banner in the sky advertising Shark Week, right? I believe it's Shark Week. And so here we've got, goes loud, Shark Week. And then look, the camera pans down. Who's in the water? It's Finn Balor. Shark Week starts soon. And then in the water, look at him. Hiya. Get out the water, Finn! Get out the water! Look at that. All right, how you doing? Imagine if he just went underneath then, momentarily. Man, it is like a scene out of Jaws. There we go, look at him there. This is good from 90s WWE. Me after a night out when I was drinking in my 20s. No problem. Me after a night out when I'm drinking in my 30s. Very good. Big Bronson Reed said, I once got a USA chant at a live NXT house show. It was a great moment and I fired up like Jim Duggan. Happy 4th. That's obviously really funny because Big Bronson Reed is not American, right? I believe is he Australian? I think he's Australian, New Zealand, but I think it's Australia. He's not American. So the fact he got a USA chant at a live NXT house show, he said it was a great moment and I fired up like Jim Duggan. Carmelo Hayes said, I just got free food at the airport. Bro said it's free. You pinned Randy Orton. You're him. This is the type of energy I need in every city from now on. How amazing is that? And then we got this from Sami Zayn. I said, I posted the picture on the left 66 minutes ago. Johnny Knoxville posted the picture on the right 1 minute later. So here's the picture that Sami posted, right? There's the picture of him, like, posting. Obviously, he was doing his, I think, live show tonight. Sami Zayn and Friends do Toronto. So that's what he posted. 1 minute later, Johnny Knoxville posted that. Johnny Knoxville, got my eyes on you, Sami. There's Sami taking that picture. God, doesn't Toronto look amazing? It looks so clean and just lovely. I was going to say sunny. It does look sunny, but I don't know. In my mind, Toronto was always really cold. But there we go. There's Sami taking a picture. I'm guessing it's that picture. And he was being stalked. So that show was tonight, apparently. I would imagine there'll be clips, and I would imagine that Johnny Knoxville was there. And then we've got this. There was a Bayley one. I feel like we're being robbed here. Let me find the Bayley one if we go over to Bayley, because she put this out. I don't know where this went. Happy 4th of July. Right? She's got the Stone Cold music, so she puts the Stone Cold beer on her head, starts juggling like the beanbags. Look at that. There she is, juggling away. Oh, the beer almost falls off, but she has some. Yeah, not quite as cool at the end, but there we go. So there we go. That's fun moment by Bayley. We had one more, didn't we? I've never seen this, but this looks so fun. I've only included this because Jakara Jackson retweeted it, right? Apparently this is like a disabled guy who was just setting off some fireworks, so he was gonna set them off and then get out the way, right? So I've set the scene. I've set the scene, and Jakara laughing away here. Let's go.
Bag up, bag up. Bag up, Terry.
Back up, back up.
Reverse, Terry. What do you reverse? Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. What you doing, Terry?
Terry! What are you doing? I've never seen this guy.
Bag up, bag up. Bag up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. What you doing, Terry? Terry, what you doing?
Oh, he's killing me, man. He's killing me. Oh, that is a great clip. That is a goated clip. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you, 4th of July. I feel like I've got to thank the 4th of July for that. What a gift. What a gift. So there we go. It was quite quiet in the world of wrestling today, but still plenty of fun to be had. Don't forget, I will see you this weekend. Friday for SmackDown. Saturday for our Money in the Bank watch along. On Sunday, we'll be doing NXT Heatwave. And then on Monday, we've got Raw. And I'm sure we're going to be getting plenty of Wyatt 6 over the weekend. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.